my Red Cross. See how much taller I am than you.
Okay, it's my turn. Will you measure me now, please?
Oh, all right, Splat, if you really want to.
Have I grown?
No, you're the same height as last year.
Oh, well, what do you expect? You're a toy.
Next year I'm going to wear stilts.
Splat.
Oh, but there's someone in the next room that's even bigger than all of us.
I know. It's strange but true.
How could anybody be so gigantic and only 1 year old?
And he's your baby brother. That's the strangest thing of all.
It's baby Tiny. He wants to play. Splat.
Oh, yikes! He wants to play with me.
I'll check on him.
There's no need to be afraid, Splat. He's just a baby.
Yes, I know, but he's a gigantic monster baby.
Hey, guess what? Baby Tiny's trying to walk.
Oh, that's it. I'm hiding. That child will pull my ears off one day.
Oh, hi, guys. It looks like we're going to find out about growing up today. We'll learn about plants and animals, babies, kids and grown-ups. And families. I'll show you baby Tiny. He's our brother, and he's probably the biggest baby in the whole world. Oh, come on out, Tiny. Come on. Come on, baby Tiny. Come out and play. I can't get baby Tiny to come out. And he's too big to carry, that's for sure.
Oh, good. Then why bother him?
Well, he loves this mobile. I made it for him, and it's one of his favourite toys. I'll see if this can get him out. Come on, baby Tiny. That's it. You love the mobile. Okay, follow me. No, Tiny. No, give it back. Give it to me. Wow. Well, that didn't work.
I'll try. Come on, baby Tiny. Come out of there. Didi. Yeah. Come here, Tiny. Come and give Didi a hug. Didi.
Careful, Didi.
Babies need lots of hugs, don't they, Tiny?
Oh, that one will hug your head off if you're not careful.
Didi. Okay, baby Tiny. That's enough. Down, boy. Put me down. This is my family tree. That's my mother. Her mum is my grandmother. And her dad is my grandfather. That's my father. And that's his mother. And that's his father. They are my other grandparents. Mum and Dad have 3 children. There's my big brother, and my little brother, and then there's one more. And that's me. And this is my family.
Come online, please, robofact.
Robofact coming online. What can I do for you, Splat?
Well, I want to know why Tiny is so big.
Sorry, Splat, I can't answer that. I don't know. He must be the world's biggest baby.
All right, then can you tell me something else?
Okay.
What happens when babies are born?
That depends. What kind of babies are you interested in?
All kinds.
Well, different animals come into the world in different ways. Like birds. Bird babies hatch from eggs. The mother and father birds sit on the eggs to keep them warm. Inside each egg, a baby chick is growing bigger and bigger. When it is ready, the chick will use its beak to break out of the egg. Some animals have many babies all at once. This is a litter of puppies. How many do you see?
1, 2, 3.
Humans usually have just one baby, but sometimes human babies are born 2 at a time. These are twins.
Oh, I remember when Digger was a baby. He was a real little monster.
Can I tell you what I think is amazing, Splat? the way that baby animals learn things. Some learn very quickly, and some are slower. This mother cat only has to look after her kittens for about 8 weeks. She spends a lot of time licking them all over to keep them clean. This baby horse was just born. 1 day old, and she's already on her feet. But human babies need their mummies and daddies for much longer. Most babies take more than a year before they can walk. Their mummies and daddies carry them. Any more questions, Splat?
Not right now, thank you.
Right then. Robofact logging off.
Bye-bye.
Hi, do you want to help me grow some beans? Because animals aren't the only things that grow. Plants do too. The difference is that people and animals need food to grow, but plants need sunlight, water and air. These are broad beans here. I got them straight from the kitchen. All I'm going to do is pop this wet blotting paper in the jar and put this bean down the side. Now, if you were going to be here for the next 10 days, you'd see a beautiful new plant and root shoot out from this little bean. But since you're not, I've asked Splat to come and do some high-speed magic. Right, Splat?
Right, Didi. And here it is.
What's that?
This is Splat's original rabbit-tested speed-me-up plant-growing potion, and it is strong stuff.
Wow.
Now, how long do normal beans need, Didi? 10 days?
Yeah, 10.
Then just put 10 drops into the jar. Ready? Drip, drop, drip, drop, drippity-drop, drip. 9, 10. Okay?
Yeah. Now we just leave it in a light, protected place, okay? Wait patiently and see what happens.
You'll be amazed.
Listen up, kids. Splat does a lot of magic around here, like using magic growth potions on the plants. At your house, unless you've got a magic toy rabbit too, you have to watch and wait the whole 10 days. But it's more fun that way, really.
Thanks, Bookworm. And that's true. And while you were inside, this seed started sprouting. Look, can you see that little green shoot? That's the beginning of a new bean plant.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just made up a poem about a certain animal growing up. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, I'd love to, Digger.
You have to guess who I am, okay?
Okay.
It's kind of a song poem, so I have to sing it.
Oh.
Once I was a tiny egg in a great big blob of eggs floating in a pond. When all of a sudden things started changing, I didn't know what was going on. I've got a long black tail now, a black button body. I can swim across my swimming hole. But I'm not a fish, and I'm not a bug. I guess I must be a tadpole. These changes won't stop, and now I'm turning green, the colour of a lawn. Out pop front legs, out pop back legs. Where has my tail gone? My eyes bulge out now, my voice sounds croaky. I'm sitting on a log. I've a long sticky tongue, it's great for catching flies. My goodness, I think I'm a frog.
Of course, it's a frog. I knew all along.
Then why didn't you say anything, Bookworm?
Oh, well, I was enjoying the poem so much. It was a real tail tapper.
Didi.
You see, Tiny, you and I look alike.
Look.
We're both yellow with spots. We've got the same ears, almost the same eyes. only you're a little bigger than I am.
Didi?
Didi looks like us too. That's because she's our sister. Same round nose, same teeth. You and she both have pink spots, just like Daddy.
Dada.
That's the way it is with families. We don't look exactly the same, but we have lots of the same features. Anybody would know you and I were brothers just by looking at us.
But they wouldn't know you were supposed to be the big brother, Digger.
We come from a very big family.
Really? How big?
Thousands. Our whole hive is one big family. Right, Brother Seymour?
Oh, yes, that's the way it is with us bees. The queen bee is the mother of us all, which means I've got thousands of brothers and sisters.
That's amazing. How do you all fit around the dinner table?
Oh, that's nothing. Imagine having to buy birthday presents for all of them. When you're one, you can walk.
When you're two, you can talk.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
When you're three, you can run.
When you're four, you're having fun.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
When you're five, you're at school.
When you're six, you're feeling cool.
7 is great.
But not when you're eight.
You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up.
When your auntie and your uncle say you're bigger than before.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
And your grandpa says that you're too big to carry anymore.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
You may live with just your mum.
Your dad or with your auntie.
It's the people that you love that make a family.
You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up.
Oh, he's got me! He's hugging me! Help!
Come on, baby Tiny, let him go, let him go.
Didi.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, Tiny.
Oh, quick! I've got to get away from Tiny! A tie box ride! It's the only answer! Countdown! 5!
Splat, where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. Just out for a ride!
Can I come?
Yes, get in! 4! 3! Is your seatbelt fastened?
Yeah. 2!
1!
I love this part.
Oh, what a big tummy that lady has.
That's because she's pregnant. She has a big tummy because there's a baby living inside her. When it comes out, her baby will look like this one. The mother will feed it only milk until it gets big enough to eat baby food.
What do they do next?
Then the babies learn to walk and talk.
Oh, toddlers.
This is a school. It looks like my school.
What do you do when you go to school?
Oh, reading, writing, maths. Play games and learn music. It's a lot more work than nursery, but it's still really fun. And you can go and play at break.
I'm moving ahead.
Oh. Teenagers. They're the big kids. They're almost as big as grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
Mums and dads.
And grandmas and grandpas.
How old do you think they are?
I don't know. But someday you'll be that old, Didi.
Come on, Splat. I want to check on the bean plant.
We're going home.
Yay!
We like being grannies. I've got a lovely son. And I've got a lovely daughter. We've got such a nice big family and 3 lovely grandchildren.
We're the best of friends.
How old are you, Tiny? How old are you?
1.
You're 1, okay?
Yeah.
1. Right, and how old am I?
1.
No, 7. Now, here's a tricky one. I'm 7 now. How old was I 1 year ago?
1.
No. One more time. How old was I 1 year ago?
1.
Okay, I'll tell you. 7 take away 1 is 6. I'm 7 now. 1 year ago, I was 6.
Didi.
No, down, baby Tiny. Down, boy. I've got another one. Now, I'm 7, right? No, 7. So, how old was I 2 years ago?
1.
I was 5. You see, 7 take away 2 is 5. 7 take away 2 is 5. No, don't, Tiny, get off. No, listen, one last question. No, wait, now. Remember, baby Tiny, how old am I?
1.
No, 7. I'm 7. So, how old was I 6 years ago? 7 take away 6, what is it?
1.
That's right. 7 take away 6 is 1. Very good, baby Tiny. Very good.
1, Didi. 1.
Oh, come on, Tiny. Time for your nap.
A is for apple. B growls like a bear. C can be quite cheeky, and D just wouldn't dare. E stands on his end, F is tall and fit. G growls just like B, and H is such a hit. I is nearly always me, J likes jumping high. K flies like a kite, L can never lie. M is short for mom, and N is really not. O is something not just say when P goes pop. Q is it a question, R it really is. S says something silly, and T is in a tiz. U goes underneath, V you won't prevent. W is 2 times V, X is excellent. Now there are 2 letters left, Y is 1 you'll get. Z is the other. There's our alphabet.
Hi, gang. I'm back here with my friends the bees.
Hello!
Tell me something. You two are the same age, right?
Yes, we're nearly the same in everything.
So how old are you?
10 days.
11.
No, 10. About a week and a half.
Most people count their age by years, you know. Do you know how many days there are in a year?
No. What's a year?
Well, watch this.
Baby Tiny has finally gone to sleep. I'm glad, because I want to talk to Robofact now. Keep quiet. I don't want to wake him. Come in, Robofact. Robofact, logging on, Digger. What is your question? What is a year? 365 days, Digger. 366 some years. Yes, Robo, but why is it just that long? Ah, I see what you're asking. This is a very good question. We live on the planet Earth. The Earth spins around once each day. At the same time it's doing all this spinning, the Earth is also travelling in a great big circle around the Sun. It takes 365 days for the Earth to travel one full lap. We call this 1 year.
I am 5.
But the Earth never stops. It just keeps travelling lap after lap after lap.
Now I am 6.
And every time the Earth goes around again, we all get another year older.
Now I am 7.
Oh, thanks, robofact. You sure are good at answering questions. Thank you, Digger. I'm glad to help. Over and out.
Oh, hi, Digger.
We're back.
Oh, no! Baby Tiny's woken up!
Oh no! Make him happy, Digger. Do something.
Come on, Baby Tiny. It's all right. We'll get Bookworm to read us a nice story. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah.
So, you guys want to hear a story, do you?
Oh, yes, please, Bookworm.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't miss that you've spent the whole day learning about growing up, growing older, and changing. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right, Bookworm.
Well, I've got a story here about exactly that. It's called The Ugly Duckling, and it goes like this. One spring morning, Mother Duck was sitting on her eggs. All of a sudden, crack, the eggs began to hatch. Soon there were 5 pretty yellow ducklings in the nest. Then the biggest egg began to crack open. Inside was the strangest duckling Mother Duck had ever seen. When they were back in the farmyard again, all the other animals began to tease the ugly duckling. Mother Duck told him to ignore them, but it made him very unhappy.
Where'd you get those strange grey feathers? I don't think you're a duck at all.
So the ugly duckling left the farmyard to search for his real family in the marshes. Then, one spring morning, he saw a flock of white swans swoop down onto the water. How beautiful they were, with their long curved necks and their strong wings. The ugly duckling swam towards them across the water, and they greeted him as if they knew him. He caught sight of his reflection in the water. He wasn't an ugly grey duckling anymore. He was a swan.
He's gone back to sleep. Now look at that.
Oh, my miracle potion really did the trick this time, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looks as if it's in the ground. It's got roots and everything.
Well, of course. A plant without roots is like a monster without a mouth. That's how the plant gets food and water and grows up.
When you're 1, you can walk.
When you're 2, you can talk.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
When you're 3, you can run.
When you're 4, you're having fun.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
When you're 5, you're at school.
When you're 6, you're feeling cool.
7 is great.
But not when you're 8.
Growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up.
When your auntie and your uncle say you're bigger than before.
Growing up. You're growing up.
And your grandpa says that you're too big to carry anymore.
You're growing up. You're growing up.
You may live with just your mum.
Your dad or with your auntie.
It's the people that you love that make a family.
Growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're growing up.
Hey, all you monsters out there, how would you like to see into the future? Watch this to see what's going to happen on our next Play and Discover Day. It's all about what we wear.
Oh, I'm the best dressed monster in town.
No one else stands a chance.
Yes, I'm the best dressed monster in town. Everybody clap your hands.
'Cause he's the best dressed monster in town.
The best dressed monster around.